Hi everyone. In this tutorial we'll take a look at how to add content, a variety of forms, to your Moodle page. As you can see here, I've got the main Moodle page open and I've got editing turned on. As always, you turn editing on by pressing the Turn Edit On button on the top right hand corner of your Moodle page. And I'm going to start adding some content here in Topic 7. Now there's a number of ways to do this. Probably the easiest way is just to add content directly to the main Moodle page. So if I right now just click Add a Resource, you can see that there are a number of content pieces that I can add, including a file, a folder, which is a collection of files, IMS content package, which is a downloadable package format, a label, which is any content that is placed on the Moodle main page, a page, which is essentially a web page linked from the Moodle main page, and a URL, which is a link to an external site. Let's just add a simple file, so all I need to do is press the File button, and you'll see a form, the typical Moodle form appears, and I can just say which file I'd like to link to. So I'm going to call this file my first file. Description is maybe please check this out, and down here where it says content I can simply add the file by pressing add, and in the dialog box that comes up, choosing upload a file, going to choose file so I can pull that file from my desktop, clicking on the file I'd like to send, and then just clicking open. Now when I upload this file, you'll see that it appears in this content box, and without changing much of anything else on this page I can go to the bottom, press save and return to course, and now you can see that file with the correct icon is linked to on the top of that page. Now there is a faster way of doing the same process if you're using a newer browser such as Firefox version 7 or the newest Google Chrome. And to access that, all you need to do is, with your editing turned on, go to the top here where it says Add a Block, click Open on that, and look for a block called Drag and Drop Upload. Once that block is on your Moodle page, you can go back to your topic. You can ignore that the block is there once you've added it. Make sure your editing is on, and then simply open up your Finder or Windows Explorer window and literally just grab and drag the content piece to your Moodle page. And as long as that drag and drop upload is enabled, you can simply let go and that file is placed directly on your desktop or on your Moodle page. That is a very easy way of adding content to Moodle, but unfortunately it also has the downside that all of your content will show up on the main Moodle page, and you sometimes hear people referring to their Moodle pages as the scroll of death. Meaning that there's so much content on that main Moodle page that to get to the bottom of the page you have to roll your mouse wheel for a very long time. So another way of getting around that scroll of death and preventing yourself from having too long of a Moodle page is never to actually add any files or content to that main page. And so I'm going to actually go ahead and just get rid of these by clicking the X. And instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a subpage, a single page that I can link to off the main Moodle page. And so if I go to Add a Resource now, instead of choosing File, I'm going to choose Page. This is probably the best way to add any content to your Moodle page. It creates a single link on the main site, and then you can actually add whatever content you like within that. So for example, let's call this My New Page. Description, you don't have to be too specific with this. Description is visible in very limited number of places. But if you scroll down to where the content is, you'll see the familiar Moodle page creator. And because this is going to be a full-featured page, I'd like to actually do this in large. So I'm going to click under the page content. You can see I'm in page content here. I'm going to click this little TV screen, which will make my my edit window full size. So you can see here now I've got this edit window taking up my entire browser, which is going to now allow me to create a detailed web page. So let's go ahead and do that. You can see that I've now added some content to this main page. Very simple and very bland, really. So the first thing I'd like to do is actually spark this up a little bit by adding a picture. So you can see I've got a place I want to show students a picture, but I need to have a picture to show them. So what I'm actually going to do is open up another window in the background, just leaving this open, and I'm going to visit my favorite open picture site, which is creativecommons.org. The nice thing about using Creative Commons to search for your pictures is that any content that's linked to through Creative Commons is free for student use or free for anybody's use. Whereas if you just do a Google search, you might be pulling down copyrighted material. So what I'm going to do is go down. You'll see here under Explore there's a Find CC License Work, so that's what I'd like to do. And what I would like to do is search Flickr, which is an image search, for flowers. And I've got a whole bunch of flowers, all of which are open source licensed. This cupcakey looking one sounds really good, so I'm just going to click on that. I'm going to go to the top here, and I'm going to go under Actions. I'm going to view all sizes, and I want a small one because I want it to fit on my Moodle page, so I'll just click small. And now all I need to do is just right click on this, save image as, and I'll throw this on my desktop, and maybe I will call this flower. Now I can go back to my edit page and I can actually take that picture I've just downloaded and place it on my Moodle. So I'm going to do that. So this is my first web page. I want to look at this picture. So I'll put my cursor right there. And then on my toolbar, I'm going to embed a picture. So I just click on this Embed Picture button, which is this guy right here. Dialog opens up, and one of the choices is find or upload an image, so I'm just going to click on there and it'll take me to my upload box. So I'll choose the file. I will find the file called flower and I'll open it. And when I click upload this file, you'll see now it shows up in here, and I can just go ahead and press the insert button. It gives me a warning that I haven't put any text in there for an image description. I don't mind. And you can see that my picture is right there. Likewise, if I wanted to read a document or have students link to a document, I can link that directly in here by simply highlighting the Word document or whatever the text is you want the students to click on. Going to my hyperlink button, which is this little chain link right here. Again, the little dialog pops up. This time under link URL, if I want to link to just a website like Google, I could just go ahead and type. However, I would like instead to link to a document I have on my own hard drive. So instead of typing that in, I'm just going to go to the end here where there's a browse button. Yet again, the file open box pops up, so I choose File. I find the document I'd like to link to. Press open and upload this file. And again, I can just press insert. If I choose to, where it says target, in some cases you want to leave the window that the students are looking at in Moodle open. It's sometimes beneficial to use a pop-up and just say open a new window. The danger of using that feature, though, is if a student is using a browser that has pop-ups blocked, then this document wouldn't open. So if I click Insert Now, you'll see that document is now a hyperlink, and if a student were to click on that, it'll actually open. The file's been uploaded and is now part of this page. Visit the site. Again, I can just hyperlink that to Google. One other thing I can do as well is if I link to a video site, for example. So let's say I go to a YouTube video and would like to embed this video that I've created earlier on using Mahara. What I can actually do is go up to the top where my address bar is, just highlight and copy the address to my site, go back to my edit screen, and just like I did before, I would highlight, paste. The link URL, I could just do right-click paste, go down and press insert, and as you can see, it is hyperlinked there. What's neat about this, however, is if I now go up to the top, re-click on the screen to go back to my normal Moodle view, you can see that the content is still here. Now go to the bottom and save, so I can go save and return to course or save and display, which is what I'm going to do right now. A couple of things occur. First of all, you can see my new page is here. This is my first web page. Here's the picture. Here's a link to the document. But if I scroll down to where I hyperlink that YouTube video, instead of seeing the hyperlink that I did type there originally, what you see instead is embedded right in my Moodle page, the YouTube video. And this can be a very handy piece to connect things like Khan Academy videos or even screencasts you've created yourself directly within the Moodle page. And Moodle will do this automatically for any video files, video sites like YouTube, audio files that it will recognize. So if you upload an MP3, you'll get an MP3 player appear right here. If you upload a Movie Maker file, you'll get a little video player appear right here, which can make it much easier for students visiting this content. And so now if I go right back to the beginning to see what this looks like, I can go up to the top, I go back to the page that I was working in, I can scroll down and you can see there's my new page. All I have to do now is press on my new page and it will take you to that content. Again, with just one link on the main page, but several links inside that new page we just created, including a player that will actually play the video directly within it. As always, if you have questions on any of these, feel free to give me a shout.